Thank you. Okay. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. My name is Jennifer Miller, also known as Amethyst Winters, and I am I'm a mother. I have 4 children. I am co-parenting. I am an author, and I am a makeup lover. I forgot my intro. Yeah, well, I got it. I just, kind of took the long way around. So, as you saw by today's title, this is a collab with a good friend of mine who I have known for like 6 months to a year, somewhere in that vicinity, about 6 to 9 months. I subscribe to her, she subscribed to me, and it's what you do in these small communities. And I started a series about a month and a half ago, and it was based on the teachings, I guess, of The Secret. I cannot remember the whole, it's The Secret something, Secret Law of Manifestation. Yeah, that's not a big word, but it is. So, she was like, how would you like, and her name is Laura, and her channel is Goldstarwork. And if you are not subscribed, go subscribe to her because she's pretty awesome. I love her stuff. One thing I love about Laura, just so you know, just is kind of off subject, but she's very calm, and oh my gosh, sometimes I just need calm. I just want this nice, easy, and I just watch her, and she makes these freaking amazing looks, and she's an artist. I mean, she's an artist, and she's just so freaking talented. I love her. I love that using that word. That word comes up a lot, and I am so sorry. I did my brows. I primed my eyes. But we thought, let's do a get ready with me while we talk about how, we were like, whatever hits us, whatever is, on our minds and on our hearts at that time, according to what we learned from The Secret. So I thought, cool, because I'm glad to know that I am not just making these for myself. I like that. I like making them, and I'm going to continue making them. But it's good to know that somebody else has, trying to find words not coming. Words no coming. Somebody else out there got the message, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to use most of my Shop My Stash, but just as a little side note real fast. These are 2, and the video went up on Sunday, preferably, as long as nothing goes wrong, because I haven't put it up yet. This is Sunday, and it's going up later, but it's my plans that it goes up Sunday. But these are 2 of my presents I got from Dee Dee Decor. She is also a good friend of mine, and I am not going to be using this one, but I love it. Isn't that so pretty? I'll probably end up using that for some type of Easter egg. Oh, look, there's me. But yeah, I'll probably end up using this for some type of Easter look. It's gorgeous. So those pinks and purples, it's gorgeous. But I think I will pull out this. This one is just gorgeous. And I'm going to use this pigment from my Shop My Stash. This is one of the color, the Kathleen Lights and Color Pop collab. She did that whole big old, you know what I'm saying, her collab with the pigments. So, my brows aren't the greatest, but I kind of rushed through them, but oh well. But yeah, this is what I'm going to use as well. So I'm going to pull this out and use it. But those are going in my everyday stash because those are gifts and I love them. And yeah, you'll see more on that later. So, okay. So a little bit about, I'm not going to really go into what The Secret is because that's part of my videos. And you sure are welcome to watch those videos. I encourage you to do it. But I think I am going to start. Yeah, I'm going to start with something from, ooh, nope, I don't have it with me. So I guess I will start with that. I'm going to pull out my little elf quad that is also in my Shop My Stash. And I'm going to use that pinky shade, that really light top pinky shade right there, probably with the mixture of these two top ones as a transition shade. One of the main things that I felt that was a real help, and no, before I go anywhere, I want to say this. When Laura told me that she watched and she was starting think a gratitude journal based upon my video, I was like, oh, how cool. Because I suggested, well, not suggested. Yeah, I did kind of suggest. I said, I'm going to do what I do is I try to every day say out loud 10 things that I'm grateful for to myself, but so that it's in my head. But she has a really good point, and I'm going to start it today. I'm going to start a gratitude journal today because there's an importance of writing it down. There is a universal importance in writing it down, and I think it really is important to write it down. So I'm going to start to write it down. Now, on the flips or on the tails of that is one of the things that I found out from another YouTube channel based on The Secret is Jake Ducey's channel. And he said, and I understand it, but he said 5 for 55, write 5 times. And actually it's in The Secret too. They don't give you a number, but I'll just say between the two, you're supposed to write something to the tune of this. You do it in your own words, you do it in your own way, but it's important to say, I am grateful now that I am making, and you want to make certain to put it in the present tense. This will be another lesson. But I mean, this is what I do. So this is why I'm bringing it up. And I did this. I said, I am grateful now that I am making $50 million a month. That is my chief goal. It's a lot of money, I know, and it might seem a little obsessive, but I have a lot of big time projects that I want to do to help out people. And I know we all say that, right? Oh, I want to give back to the little people, so I need to make $100 million a month. I actually did figure this up. This includes a good way of life for me and mine. So this is not just all going out there, but I actually kind of dwindled it down to $10 million a month. Yeah, I know it is a big difference. If you think about it, it's a really big difference. $40 million is a big difference, but I wouldn't mind making $50 million a month. Hopefully one day we'll make that when I'm old enough to appreciate it. And that is not showing up very much, but these are really pigmented. I used this once in it. Neither here nor there. But now we are going to go in. I know, I'll get to it in just a second, I swear. Laura and I were talking about that in the comments in one of our videos. Yeah, it's so lost. I think I'm going to go in with this color right here, and that is called Pink Moon. Appropriate. I'm going for an all pink, or not really pink, pinky red, like a really pinky red look. Oh, that's pretty. And I got the perfect color in this to deepen it up. But if you want to, what they suggest in the video of The Secret is to write, and they don't say how many times, but I suggest at least 20. In Jake Ducey's video, he says 5 times. Ooh, a little bit of fallout, but not a problem. I don't really care. Fallout doesn't never bother me because I clean it up anyway. He suggests 55 times in 5 days, for 5 days. And I think that is a very good amount. I do think it is difficult. I tried and oh my gosh, I did it. I did it. It took me several tries to get it 5 days in a row, but I did it. But I think to keep it going and to keep going and doing it every day, make it something doable, but do it and keep doing it every day. And I have stopped, I will admit, but I'm going to get back to it. I'm praying tonight. Also, and this is where when we were talking, we're trying to figure out what we wanted to do in this video. But this is where I think she was like, I hope this is what you meant, Laura. Hope I don't disappoint you. Whatever's on your heart. Also, another thing, and I think this is kind of just came up in my mind to do this, and this is not really mentioned in the video, but I think if you watch the whole thing, I think you'll understand where this is kind of understood. And many people do this already, so it's not a big deal as far as, ooh, that's a new thing. No, it's not a new thing, but it is something I have just recently started doing it, but I have never done it before. And my camera is a little low, but it's, okay, real quick, just so you can laugh. This is what my camera sits on, and that's where I put it. So, yeah, anyway, enough with that. So I'm a little low, because I needed another book. Anyway, meditating. I think it's important to meditate. And one of the things that I've been doing in meditating, and I'm probably doing it wrong, but for me it's helping, I think. So this is why I do it. I make certain it's kind of weird, but bear with me and go with it. Go with me for a second on this. Yeah, that's a lot. These pigments are pigmented, so you do not need a lot. You can't even tell I used any. Okay. Excuse me, it's not the corona. I have allergies and my head is actually throbbing right now, but life. It's not throbbing, it just hurts a tiny, tiny bit. Okay. I like to say, when I'm in my meditation, I sit down, I do the cross-legged thing, and I do the, the whole, just to focus, because for me, it's hard to focus, but I'll sit there and I go, forgive me, but this is also this helps battle my insecurities, and I think it also is a positivity thing, but I'll say, I'm beautiful, I am confident, I am generous, I am selfless, I am talented, and I'll just go through all the traits, all the things that I know are good about me. And sometimes I'll even mention the bad things, and even the things that I know I struggle with that I do need to do better. Ooh-wee. You probably do need well, that's what you do when you do get ready with me and talk. I'm gonna get interruptions. Oh, that is gorgeous. I do love her pigments. I have all 12 of them. I bought it and I was so proud to own it. Excuse me. But it gets you in the right frame of mind. And also, I think you want to, while doing that, you want to make certain to, a little bit more on the other side. You want to make certain you, sorry, listening to my son, trying to figure out what he's watching, because I heard the voice and I recognized it, but I couldn't, then I figured out what he's watching. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. It gets, you might want to start saying, let's see. Well, one of the things that Jake Ducey suggests, and I know I'm going to mention people that sometimes I roll my eyes a little bit, but I do like them. And I do think that's kind of where I'm going to, because we wanted to talk about our experiences so far, and I do have some stories to tell you. Take it how you will, but there's good stories. Some are good, some are bad, but we have to learn before we have to learn to walk before we can crawl, before we can walk, walk before we can run. So there are things we got to learn. But you want to get an air of positivity. So one of the things, if you're wanting money, I am a money magnet. Money will flow to me, stuff like this. And just send out, think about all the great things in the world and just send out that love and positivity, because it will come back to you. It will come back to you. Okay, yep, this is going to be a 30-minute long video. Let's rush this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Laura. Oh, okay. But there's only 2 of us, so maybe it won't be so bad. Okay. I'm going to go in with this. Yeah, I'm going to go in with Maui right here, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. And then I'm going to take Sangria, and I'm going to put that in the outer corner. Come here. Come on. I won't be able to edit any of this because this new camera, my computer does not recognize, so for some reason. So it's all staying in there. I can edit the beginning and the ending, but I cannot do anything else. I can't put 2 and 3 together, little ones. I don't know if there's a way. It worked and looked for places inside of the excuse me, the YouTube app, the YouTube Studio app. Couldn't find it anywhere, but you know what? It is what it is, and I'm not going to worry about it. I don't want much. I just want a little bit of color change right there. So a little bit of lightness. Okay. Now, a little bit about the changes that I have noticed. So, I started this about summer last year, summer of 2019. And it reminds me, because it was my sister that got me involved in it, I need to text her and ask her how she's doing. And she has noticed major results, my sister has. And is she filthy rich yet? No. But do I think she's going to be? Yeah, I do. She's doing what she loves. And that is key. That is one of the things that will be in one of my future videos. We'll just go in depth about it and talk about it. But here's the thing. So as I started, I noticed a change in attitude and a change in confidence. As I said, I was walking to work at that time. My car, I didn't have a car, so I was walking. And I was saying this on the way to work. I was saying the whole, I am beautiful, I'm confident, I am generous, I am, I was just saying the mantra. It's what I call my mantra. And I was just, getting it into my head so that I was going to have a great day. And, I believed tiniest bit, but I kid you not, my finances in December and November, I was literally using this to pay that, using that to pay that, using that to pay that, and then I would use this to pay that and use this to pay that. And I mean, all my credit cards were maxed out, and I was in a bad way. But this is where the cool part comes in. In those same months, twice, money from just out of nowhere appeared. Not a major deal. I mean, not a major amount. Just enough to help me. Just enough to get me through it. And now I'm still, but I have made a major payment on one of my major credit cards. I've almost paid off all of one. I've paid 75% of another, and I have plans to pay off another. Now, we might be carless again for a while. We might not be. But here's the thing with that. I'm still going to focus on paying them off because I think that's the I think that's key. I think therefore I am. No, I think the universe is trying to tell me you've got to take care of what's yours first. And I do believe the universe is constantly giving me, everybody, messages. We just got to learn to listen. And that is one of the things. But one of the things I've stopped doing that I need to start doing again and start doing, which I haven't done, is, like I said, the gratitude journal, which I'm going to start today, and at least writing 10 times, which I'm going to aim for 20, but it might be 10. This simple phrase, which actually works better than putting an amount on it, but just know what you know what you need. But I like to say, I am now making monthly. I am so grateful and thankful now that I'm making monthly what I once made yearly. Because if you think about that, you think about how much you make yearly, and then think about making that monthly. Now, think about doing that every year, doubly. And I didn't mean to turn this into a lesson. This was really supposed to be a joint effort between Laura and I about what we learned. And she is not of the Christian faith, but she said it would be interesting to see from both sides of the coin. I do believe in God. I think he's a huge part of it. I have my own theory, which I keep to myself, and it's not sacrilege. I bow and worship him. He is my God. But I have my own theory about him and the universe. I definitely think he is a part of the universe in a major way. I think I like that. I mean, I got a ton of fallout, but I mean, a lot of that is from the pigment itself. And a lot of it is, some of it is from the palette, but not a lot. I think it's more from the pigment. But I do like it. I like red on me. Obviously. So, I am going to clean this up and at least put my foundation and my concealer on, and then I'll be back to finish up my eyes and talk a little bit more. So I went ahead and did my foundation and my eyes. I do have one more thing to do to my eyes, but I wanted to finish. I'm going to still have to do bronze and blusher and highlight and lips and a little bit of lining. I put a black liner on Cargo Swimmables is what it is called. But this is, don't expect miracles. Don't expect miracles overnight. Actually, no, I take that back. Expect miracles, just not overnight. No, things have got to take their own time. Everything is in its own time. There are reasons why, if you have been trying this and it didn't work, it's not going to work overnight. I don't care what anybody else tells you. It's not going to work overnight. So many things need to happen to make it work. I think one of the things that really I have learned over the past few months, 5-6 months, I guess, because for about a year I've been doing this, practicing this, I guess, is that your heart has got to be right. You can't go into this with baggage. Another thing I am going to be doing, another lesson is forgiveness, and that is a really big key. But there's so much baggage that we carry that we don't even know that just comes up, and the more it comes up, I'd say deal with it quickly. Don't waste time, deal with it quickly. And it's going to be a daily thing. You're not going to be, ha ha ha, that's where that brush went. It's not going to be something that is one and done. Most of this is something that you have to do daily. It takes work too. But you will see results. Give it time. Yeah, I know. I am horrible at eyebrows. Please, this is not a video to be judging me on my eyebrows. I got a little foundation in them when I was doing my base. I don't do the best eyebrows, but you know, I'm learning. I never said I was a makeup expert. Never, ever, ever once. I am learning this game we call makeup, but I'm learning this game we call life. I think also one of the big things that I learned is do what you like. And that is going to be the key. That is why my sister is doing so well, I think, because she's doing what she loves. And that is, I'm not done yet. This will probably be another 10 minutes. Sorry, we're going to make this as fast as we can. This is my Topshop bronzer that I pulled for my stash. She is an equestrian and she loves what she does. She absolutely loves it. I love putting on makeup, and I don't love talking to the camera. I love talking to people. I love teaching. I love teaching. I can't teach this. I can't teach makeup, but I can make a video on it. I can teach you how to budget. I had to do it for years. Single mom, co-parenting, yes, but I am still on a single income. So, single mom, trying to make do. Dad does help, but you know, still, it is a new way of life that I've had to learn for the past 4 years, and it's not easy. So I've learned how to make every dollar stretch. I've learned how to live off of basically $40 a month for groceries. A little less than that, actually. About $30 a month for groceries. But now I've found a little extra that I'm doing $40. But I'm not bemoaning my circumstances. Don't get me wrong. I am grateful. I am freaking grateful for my job. Especially now, times. Walmart is a great company, and I know I said the boo-boo, but I'm not dissing them, so I thought I'll praise them a little. But it just, you have to be patient. And I think this is kind of what I walked away with on my own, and I don't know how true, but I think start with small goals. Make them yearly. One of the things that I'm going to do, and I'm hoping to videotape it, if not, then at least make a short one of after, I'm going to make a vision board. I've seen these done. They are a thing that I really think is a good idea. So I want to make a vision board. I'm going to make it with my boys so they can be part of it. So they can have a dream for this too. Sorry. But when I say that do what you love, I love to write. I've been writing since I was a little girl. I'm also going to be doing a video on that, and I'm going to try to get it up Tuesday, but it may be Thursday, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. I don't know. But basically it's my writing versus YouTube, and I've got to make a balance because I do like both, but writing is my passion. I've been doing it since I was a little girl. I wrote a book when I started when I was a sorry. I started when I was in 8th grade, and I finished it in 7th grade, and I finished 6th grade. 6th grade. I finished it when I was a freshman in high school. That was my very first book ever. So sucks, but I love it. I don't know where it is. It's gone. It was on my mom's old IBM computer. Yeah. But it's gone. But I love that book. And I remember some of it. And I might refab it into a current series because it's a teenage boppy YA romance. But it's lips, girl, lips. This can change lives, and